I'm extremely honored to be here in front of you today. I've been looking forward to this, and I hope you find some value out of it. I know that when I was going through college, I got a lot out of people that had real work experience that helped me along the way. So I'm here because I want to give back. A lot of people helped me through college and in my career, and I hope to give some of that back to you and to anyone else who will listen to me and take my advice. I have two businesses. One is called White House Financial and Settlement Consulting. I founded that business in 2001. I've had that business over 15 years, and I have another business that I just started with my oldest daughter about 3 years ago called Country Spirit Fitness. And that is a fitness business that helps inspire people to live healthier, happier, and more fulfilling lives. Just telling you my story and how I got here and my experiences in business and what I've learned along the way. I have a lot of diverse experience. I've worked for small high-tech startups. I've worked for very large Fortune 500 companies. I started my own business 15 years ago, and I haven't worked for anyone else except for myself and my clients in over 15 years. I started out, I didn't get great grades in high school. I didn't have a great ACT score. I didn't have great guidance. I think I took one test in high school and the results about careers, and it said I'd either make a great fireman or a rock and roll DJ. And I didn't really know what to do with that. No one said, okay, here's how you pursue either one of those career paths. The only thing I was interested in when I was in high school and growing up, I was interested in the military. I was interested in music. My father wanted me to be a musician. I played piano, saxophone, and guitar from a very early age. And I was interested in fitness, and I was interested in partying. And the last two, I really didn't know how I was going to make a career out of those. So when it came time to graduate, I did the only thing that I knew how to do, which was play music, and I majored in music at Wayne State University for a couple of years or 1 year, and I quickly realized that there were a lot of musicians there that were a lot more passionate about music than I was, that were a lot better than I was, and who weren't going to make any money doing their profession. And so I needed to figure out something else to do, and that was really my parents' dream for me. It wasn't really my dream. And if you remember nothing else, I'm recording this, by the way. I'm not going to record any of you, but I should ask your permission. Do you have any issues with me recording this? If you want to view this later, it'll be on YouTube. You can show all your friends what an idiot this guy was that you had to listen to today and get lots of laughs. If you remember nothing else from my talk today, I want you to remember this. And that is that what you should be doing in college and throughout your entire life, really, is a pursuit of figuring out what you're passionate about, what your mission in life is, and how you can do that as much as you can, as long as you can. And that passion is going to change over time. Okay? I started out in music. I switched to engineering. I was sitting and watching a U of M game with my wife. Well, she was my girlfriend at the time. She's been my wife for 28 years now, but at the time she was my girlfriend, and I'm sitting there watching the U of M game, and then all of a sudden I just felt this inspiration that I had to get into U of M, and I had to major in engineering. I had no idea why I wanted to major in engineering, but I knew I wasn't good at math or science, and it'd be a challenge for me, and I was currently majoring in music at Wayne State, so that's what I wanted to do. And I felt that, and I was passionate about that. And when you're passionate about something, you can get that interview, that job. You don't have to sell anything because you're already passionate about it. That passion comes through. So you need to figure out what you're passionate about, what you want to do, what you would do for free, what you get up in the morning you look forward to, what you do for free for no pay every day. That's what you need to figure out, how you can do that for the majority of your time. Because you're going to spend a lot of time in a job. And we all have to do jobs that we don't like. It teaches you a lot. That's very important. You learn more from those jobs than you learn from the jobs that you love. But you spend a lot of time working, so you may as well spend that time doing something you love and something you're passionate about. And if you can help other people doing that, that's even the best. So you're passionate about it, you get to do it a lot, and it helps other people. That's what you need to focus on, trying to figure out what you can do, because you spend a lot of time working, and you may as well do something that gets you fired up. Now, maybe you're fired up about something that you can't get paid at, like music, like art, something like that. You need to figure out what kind of a job you can get that's going to support that passion. But you need to be passionate about something. One of the questions that you asked was, what do you look for in an applicant when hiring someone? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm always passionate about I've never had a job. Even when I worked for someone else, it wasn't a job to me. It was a stepping stone to something bigger that I wanted to accomplish. I needed to learn something in that position. One of my mentors that I'll never forget gave me one of the greatest pieces of advice. He said, Cyril, he was an engineer, but he had his own engineering company. He was wildly successful. He was the neighbor of my girlfriend, who's been my wife for 28 years. And he said to me, if you want to be successful at something, especially business, you need to figure out who does what you want to do the best. You need to learn how they do that. The easiest way to do that is to go work for them. And then you need to, while you're working for them, figure out how you can do it better. That's going to make you a success. Working for the person or company or professor that does it the best, and then figuring out how to do it better. And you will figure out how to do it better. If you work at something long enough and someone's doing it a certain way, even if they're the best at that, there's always a way that you can do it better. And if you figure that out, then you're going to be successful. So figure that out. Figure out what you're passionate about and follow that. Figure out who does what you want to do and go work for them. Work for them for free if you have to.